What is going on, everybody? Here we go. About to end the week with 2 dubs. As long as the Seahawks can hang on, guys. Appreciate you guys all coming in as we finish watching this Seahawks-Texans game. Good call by me on the Lions. Big win. The Lions just play so good at home. So good at home, guys. But appreciate y'all coming in, chopping it up. Let's talk about Week 7 and Week 8 as we move on to another week on the channel, guys. We got a W here with the Lions. Move to 9-5 on the week. And if Seattle wins, we'll move to 10-5 on the week. Oh my gosh, that Blue Jays home run was epic, bro. Epic. George Springer with thebomb.com. Man, I wanted to see Seattle win, dude. I really did. Definitely did, guys. I definitely wanted to see Seattle make their first World Series, but, you know, the Blue Jays, I think, are just a little bit better of a team right now. Definitely a little bit better of a team. We got 14-0. Seattle is winning over the Texans right now, guys. Just under 7 minutes to go. The Seahawks are just dominating offensively right now. C.J. Stroud and this offense just continue to struggle to move the football. Nico Collins had a really big drop. Makes a nice play there. Coming in under 6 minutes in the game. Yeah, broken collarbone. Yeah, collarbones are about... I broke my collarbone twice, guys. And it's a bummer, bros. It's a bummer. It really sucks. Yeah, it depends how bad the break is. You know, I broke mine in like completely in half. So, it's a long recovery, man. So what are we in? End of October. I mean, if they make a run, he could potentially be back 6 to 8 weeks probably, but yeah, I always thought that was an oxymoron about the Blue Jays and the American League. But yeah, it looks like Mike Evans is done for the year, guys. Do me a huge favor, hit that like button, guys. Really helps us get into YouTube's algorithm as we wrap up Week 7. Another winning week on the channel. And our bets continue to crush it, guys. We initially put $200 in the account to start the season, and we're just about at $700. Go Birds! Yeah, we got some good games coming up next week. Yeah, man, collarbone injuries suck, dude. I broke my collarbone twice, dude. It's no fun. No fun. But I appreciate you guys as we move on to Week 8. Another win. So, 9-5 so far this week, and we got the Seattle Seahawks at home. Seahawks defense has looked pretty good so far. And we're at 27,282 subscribers, guys. Yeah, Hurts looked good. He looked like prototype Jalen Hurts, man. But from what I'm reading, Devontae Smith's the one who called that play where Jalen Hurts threw him that bomb down the field. Kevin Patullo is so out of his depth, man. He's a terrible, terrible offensive coordinator, man. Am I related to Nick Wright? I do not think so. But I would love his job, though. He gets to talk about sports all day and make a shit ton of money. That sounds pretty good to me. Sounds pretty good to me. But I just think I know how I said that. Yeah, my parlays crushed it this week, guys. We hit a 12x this week, man. Can you tell me to get off of drugs, please? Yeah, drugs are bad, okay? Drugs are bad. Texans are starting to move and grooving down the field a little bit. Under 4 minutes in the first half, 14-0 Seahawks. Go Birds! Christina Amaral, the beautiful and ravishing Christina Amaral, welcome to the chat. I don't know, man. That loss to the Denver Broncos, I think it's going to take a lot out of this young Giants team. It's going to take a lot of grit and determination to go down to Philly and win in Philly, man. It's going to take a lot. I just don't see them going into Philly and winning that game, but who knows? They kicked the crap out of the Eagles just a few weeks ago, man, so we'll have to see what Eagles show up. We'll have to see what Eagles show up, guys. I mean, the Dodgers have been so dominant, Hector. It's just hard for me to vote against anybody. But the Blue Jays, they're really talented, man. It's hard to bet against the Dodgers, but, you know, I'm probably going to go with LA, man. Yeah, I'm good on that. I'm not going to go risk my life for Donald Trump. I'm good. Hard pass. Hard pass. I mean, I think it's a little bit of both, Sam. I think Shane Steichen's a really good offensive mind. They're playing complementary football, and they're running an offense that's very suitable to Daniel Jones' skill set, right? You kind of run the ball effectively. You open up things in the middle of the field with play action, and Daniel Jones has been great down the seam with Tyler Warren, you know? So I really like what's going on with the Colts. And Lou Anarumo's got that defense playing pretty good. He does run way too much zone, in my opinion. You got to mix it up a little bit. But for me, the Colts might be the team to beat right now. But the Chiefs look really good as well, guys. So, I mean, as much as it pains me to say, the Chiefs are playing really good complementary football. This is the first time they've been healthy in a really, really, really long time. Ooh, CJ Stroud just fell down. Did he get stepped on? Yeah. Oh, no. The guard stepped on his foot, and CJ Stroud goes down. Down goes Frazier. But I appreciate you guys all coming in, chopping it up while we're watching some NFL game. Yeah, George Springer. Woo, baby. George Springer is a dog, man. What a, I don't even know. I have no words, man. Jalen, my dude. I'm not ignoring you, MMA. I'm just like, dude, I can't. I'm not. Field goal coming up for the Texans. 14-0, 2 minutes and change left in the first half, guys. I appreciate your venture to get off the drugs, man. But you got to want to do it, man. Nothing I can say can make you want to change. You got to want to do it, bro. Cowboys offense looks great, Sam. Dak Prescott, Pickens, CeeDee Lamb, even Javonte Williams looks really, really good. This offensive line's playing better than I thought they would play this year. The Cowboys have a very young offensive line, right? But their defense is so bad. They're going to have to score 40 points a game to win. Yeah, Vladimir Guerrero, would he hit 6 home runs or something? Ooh, sorry, guys. Ugh. The doggos had me up at like 2 o'clock in the morning wanting to go for a walk. Plus 1,000. I like it, Curtis. Good luck, man. This smooth, Curtis. Looks smooth, bro. You give Sam Darnold a clean pocket, bro. He could ball out. And it does look like Seattle's offensive line's been better, man. What's up, Curtis? What's good in the hood, bro? Appreciate you, man. Yeah, we got 2 more dubs. Well, we got 1 so far with the Lions. We took the Lions over the Buccaneers at home. And Seattle's up, what, 14-3 right now? So if they can hold on, we'll close out the week 10-5. I don't want to see the Dodgers win another freaking World Series, man. I would love to see the Blue Jays win. I don't know, man. So at some point, defenses are going to start to figure out what they're doing, right? I don't think I can remember a team giving up 30 points a game winning the Super Bowl, you know? Yeah, I like the baseball playoffs, but 162 games, man, it's really hard to like focus on. Tim, I think I want to see the Blue Jays win, man. I'm over the Dodgers. Dodgers in 5, huh? You think the Blue Jays only got one win in them? Yeah, I mean, I was a big UFC guy before, but it's become a little too political for me, man. I just want to watch fights. Like, I don't want to hear about Donald Trump every week. That would have been what was the payout, like plus 600 or something, Curtis? Plus 700. 14-3 Seahawks are winning, guys. 2 minutes and 18 seconds left. Texans are kicking off to the Seahawks. Appreciate you guys all coming in and chopping up. If you're new to the channel, my name's Jay, host of the Jay All Day NFL Show. If Seattle wins, we'll be 72-35-1 on the season so far. So let's get it, guys. Our bets have been crushing it. We're up nearly 200% in our betting account. Crushing it. No, we're already up 200%. Almost up 300%. Birds! Big win by the Eagles. They finally look like the Super Bowl champs. Devontae Smith had a monster game. A.J. Brown had a really good game. Goddard. Jalen Hurts still, Saquon's still sleepy mode, so. When's National Tight End Day, bro? Yeah, Tim, I'm right there with you, buddy. I'm over the Dodgers. Yeah, same here, MMA. I do think the UFC has a superstar problem, though, right? Are about to retire. Within the next 3 years, like, everyone is going to be like, oh, thanks for the gift, man. Appreciate you. Skylar6, thank you so much. Yeah, tight end's a fun gig, man, because you get to block, you get to run routes. Being a tight end must be really fun. I was definitely not big enough to be a tight end, that's for sure. But yeah, guys, we're about to wrap up week 7. Moving on to week 8. I can't believe it's week 8 already in the NFL season, guys. Can you believe it's week 8? Absolutely crazy, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm not a big Dana White fan because they don't pay the fighters enough. Straight up. If you're not like a superstar, it's like impossible to make a living fighting. The way the UFC pays them. It's kind of gross, actually. Yeah, I think that mindset is going to end up ruining the brand because the brand doesn't exist without stars. And once Pereira and Adesanya, Justin Gaethje, Max Holloway, once they're all gone, man, it's not looking good. Not looking good. I mean, it's not a pissing contest, go Dodgers. I literally live in LA. I just don't like teams that just like buy every superstar and then like call themselves champions. Like of all their stars, did they draft any of them? Like Freddie Freeman, Mookie Betts, Shohei Ohtani, all Blake Snell, they all came from somewhere else. They're literally just like buying players. And like going over I think the luxury tax in baseball is really, really, really stupid. No, it has nothing to do with the Phillies, man, at all. I think if there's a cap, there should be a cap. You shouldn't be able to like get taxed to go over it because you have more money. I think that's really, really dumb. What's up, Daniel Berry Sports? Welcome to the chat, buddy. I mean, Chimaev fights like once every 2 years, man. Like, that's not a star. No one cares about Chimaev because he never fights. I think I got it on Fanatics. Woo! I think my wife got it for me on Fanatics. Oh, thanks, man. I appreciate you. Yeah, go Dodgers. I agree. You know what I mean? I just don't like the way that baseball is set up. I think there's too many games. I think it should be 150 games and expand the playoffs a little bit. But I don't like teams like the Dodgers, the Yankees, the Phillies and the Mets. They could just buy all these superstars, and then the other 85% of baseball teams can't afford them or don't want to pay the luxury tax. And, like, where does that luxury tax go? Into, like, rich people's pockets? Like, what happens to that money? Yeah, mixed martial artists. I disagree with you 100%. Like, if you fight once every year and a half, what has he got, 4 fights left? You don't build brands fighting every 16 to 18 months. So, yeah, I disagree with you emphatically about that. If I'm building a MMA business, having a guy fight once every 18 months and pulling out of fights, how many fights has Chimaev pulled out of? 5? 6? That's bad for business, man. McGregor was such a superstar because he never pulled out of fights. He always showed up and he always performs. So, yeah, I disagree with you emphatically about that. That's the whole point I'm trying to make, mixed martial artist. That's the whole point I'm trying to make. If Khamzat Chimaev, a guy who fights every 16 to 18 months, is your top 5 biggest stars, you have a serious star problem. There's a reason why they went away from the pay-per-view model. It's because that pay-per-view model is not making them money anymore. You don't go away from pay-per-view. Is boxing going away from pay-per-view? No, because it makes the fighters and the promoters tons of money, dude. The business is not doing well right now, no matter what bullshit Dana White wants to spew. And that's just the facts, man. Yeah, man, the UFC, like, all these fighters pulling out of fights, never showing up. The only chick that fights a lot is Merab. But yeah, I mean, I just don't think the brand is strong as it was 5, 7 years ago. And that's the whole reason why they had to make a deal with a different company to get out of the pay-per-view model, because they don't have any stars. And Dana White's not helping the cause, to be honest. He's a very polarizing guy. Yeah, I just think, like, I agree with you, MMA. Like, every, like, week there's a fight card and there's, like, one good fight on it. They definitely saturated the market too much. $49.99, bro. I wish it was $49.99. It's like $80 now. Yeah, but when's the last time Aspinall fought? He's another guy. They don't fight enough, man. Yeah, Tapuri is a monster, man. Did they block it? Did they get it? Did they block it? Oh, yeah, they got it. They blocked the kick. Yeah, and, like, why does Cyril Gahn keep getting title shots? Like, what are we doing here, man? How many title fights is this dude going to lose? Yeah, I mean, every fighter says that, dude. But what fighters actually fight 3 times a year, man? Maybe Marab would fight 3 times a year, but none of them do. What's up, Corey? Welcome to the chat, buddy. I don't have any locks for the UFC. I mean, I think Aspinall wins that fight for sure. What is Seattle doing right now? Did he catch that? Yeah, I don't know about all that business. Yo, Kevin Holland has been so bad lately. And RDR just quit on the stool. I do like Diego Lopez, though. Yeah, Corey, it's pretty remarkable. I keep waiting for the 49ers shoe to fall off, but it just hasn't. What's up, Lunch Meat? How's it going, buddy? Welcome to the channel, buddy. Appreciate you stopping by and saying what up. Tommy's doing good, man. Doing good. He's been watching the heck out of baseball lately, though. Oh, yeah, that was a bummer, Magic Johnson. That was a huge bummer. Huge bummer. Yeah, I mean, Scotty, some nights you don't got it, man. It's better to quit than get your brains beat in. I actually think more fighters should do it. Yeah, the Niners better stop. They're going to run Christian McCaffrey into the ground, bro. Shanahan has got a horrible mindset when it comes to preserving his players for an entire season. You can't give Christian McCaffrey the ball 40 times a game. It's week 8. I guarantee you, if they keep running and giving the ball to Christian McCaffrey 40 times a game, he will not finish the season healthy. I would bet my life on that. Yeah, sometimes you got to know when to hold him and know when to fold him. Because, like, Justin Gaethje is going to be like CTE Nation. Yeah, the UFC, I think it's a failing brand, in my opinion. I'm originally from Philly. I live in LA now, but I got my undergrad back east, and I came to film school out in LA. Oh, man, that's going to be so much fun. As much as I despise the Cowboys, I would love to go see a game in Dallas. Just for the theatrics of it. It just seems like a great place to, like, see a game. I went to college with one of my buddies from Millville. What's up, JJ? Welcome to the chat, buddy. Oh, thanks, JJ. I appreciate the kind words, pal. I'm not hating on the Niners. I'm just calling it like I see it, Corey. I think Shanahan needs to be careful with running Christian McCaffrey into the ground. Yeah, I just think Dana's like too obsessed with Donald Trump and like all that crazy stuff and not really worrying about his brand as much as he should be. And doing stupid stuff like power slap. Power slap might be the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Corey, is it even really an opinion? Did you watch that play? Like, Christian McCaffrey is clearly hurt, and he wants to come to the sideline, and Shanahan forces him to go back and play on the next play. Like, dude, it's just not, for a guy who's been injury prone over the last 4 or 5 years, to just keep running him out there when you have Brian Robinson, who's a good back, as a compliment, it just doesn't make any sense to me, man. I don't think Dana White's ever going to retire, man. Nice, man. That should be a lot of fun. Even though I think Jerry Jones is the worst person in the NFL. Yeah, mixed martial artists. I agree with you 100%. I don't know who's got a bigger ego, guys, Donald Trump or Dana White. That's a it's a neck and neck race, man. Yeah, I mean, I just don't agree with like them not paying fighters. They're like your whole brand doesn't exist without the fighters. And like outside the top like 5% of guys, like a lot of those people have to like take second jobs. They can't pay their coaches. They're like living out of their cars. It's like it's pretty gross in my opinion. Yeah, that's how you got to be, Corey. 100%, man. There's ebbs and flows to every organization, right? But man, the 49ers are very well coached. With Robert Saleh and Shanahan, I mean, it doesn't get much better than that. What Robert Saleh is doing with a pretty mediocre defense, talent wise, is extremely impressive, man. You're a Jets fan? Oof. That's a different kind of loyalty, man. Yeah, the Rams, yeah, once Puka Nacua gets healthy, their defense has been like kind of hit or miss for me a little bit with the Rams, but they played great. They really shut down the Jaguars for sure. Do I have a favorite player in the NFL? My parents have a John Elway jersey in our house. Yeah, I mean John Elway was a dog. My favorite player right now, I was gonna say Saquon Barkley, but he's kind of having a bum year. I mean AJ Brown might be my favorite player right now. I love myself some AJ Brown. I like when he's cooking with gas. Yeah, I think the trade deadline's in 2 weeks, right? So as far as the Eagles are concerned, I think Brandon Graham is coming back. It looks like Brandon Graham is coming back with the Philadelphia Eagles, so that's a huge move by them. He played great last week, man. I want to see some consistency out of Jalen Hurts for sure, man. I really want to see some consistency. Last week was a good first step against a pretty good Brian Flores led defense, so I'm happy with that performance for sure. Yeah, boxing is a really dangerous sport. Yeah, that like repetitive blows to the head is dangerous, man. Yeah, I think lunch meat. I think it's right around there. I don't know, man. Ugh. Islam is just so talented. I don't know. I think Islam wins that fight. It all depends if it's like, can he mitigate the wrestling? Like, can he stop the shots from coming in? Stuff enough takedowns to like make it a stand up fight. But Islam is really good on the feet, man. He's got really good kicks. Yeah, I mean, it's scary. And like the UFC's not doing anything to help him, it doesn't look like. Yeah, the BJ Penn stuff is really, really, really scary, man. All right, later, Dodgers. Peace out, brother. Yeah, you got to stop those takedowns. I mean, Volkanovski did a really good job. Again, well, not the second time, obviously, but the first fight was a really competitive fight. You know, even the Islam Dustin Poirier fight was pretty competitive until that when he like spun him around and got his back. What's up, K Capital? Welcome to the chat, man. I got the Dodgers. Yeah, I mean, I think the Dodgers are going to win. I don't want them to win, but we'll see what happens, guys. Yeah, Poirier put up a really good fight against him, man. It was a good fight for sure. Yeah, I saw that broken collarbone. Yeah, that's a bummer, man. Yeah, Evans can't catch a break. I was like, why isn't he playing? And then I saw that, I was just like, oh, it's such a bummer. Such an absolute bummer. I mean, Mike Evans, like you said, he just can't catch a break, man. Alan, I feel like we've seen a lot of really bad play this year in the NFL, especially wide receivers. I've never seen so many drop balls in my whole life, guys. Philly's another disappointing playoff run, lunch meat. You can't even call it a run. They won one playoff game. But, yeah, they're probably going to blow it up, lunch meat. We'll see what happens, man. I mean, there's a couple really good kickers that yeah, the Dallas Cowboys. He's like bombing them from 60, and it doesn't even make any sense, guys. It's crazy. Yeah, it's like he's unbelievable, man. He's like kicking them from the star all day. Yeah, Ryan Clark can be a little thirsty sometimes, man, for sure. I still can't believe they lost that game, Corey. Crazy. Yeah, that was pretty wild. Pretty wild to me, guys. But all right, guys, I'm going to wrap up tonight's live stream. I'm going to hit the hay a little early, go walk the dogs. And I'm putting out my, what do I got going on? I think I'm going to do my Survivor Pool video tomorrow. Maybe we'll do a week 7 recap for you guys. But, yeah, the Jets are bummers. But I appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for being a part of the community. Spread the word. Let your friends know. And we'll catch you guys on the next video, guys. Appreciate you. Have a good night and good luck in Week 8. If you're making some bets, guys, you're the best. Peace.